Back now to our main story and the breaking news that the Home Secretary Jacqui Smith is to step down at the next cabinet reshuffle. That's according to Whitehall sources. Our Home Affairs correspondent Daniel Sanford is here. We understand she told Gordon Brown that she wanted to do this 2 months ago. Was it inevitable that she would go?
Yes, I think it was inevitable. Once the expenses scandal engulfed her, and of course she was one of the first people to be engulfed by this issue about whether her first home was the place where her husband and her children lived in Redditch, or whether it was the room that she had in a house which she shared with her sister in London. And then in particular, when the issue came out about her husband having downloaded pornographic movies, at that point I think it became inevitable that she was going to go in the next reshuffle, which looks like it's going to be the next week or so.
She's only been in the job, 2 years now? What will her reign be remembered as?
Well, first woman Home Secretary, the third youngest Home Secretary, and in the first couple of days she handled the attacks on Glasgow Airport and seemed to do very well. But after that, really it hasn't been a very good record. She won't be looked as having been a great Home Secretary. She had defeats in the Lords on 42 days. She had scandals like the Gurkha scandal. She dealt with having to reclassify cannabis against many people's better judgment. A lot of the problems that she dealt with seemed to be imposed on her from above by Downing Street, and sometimes a Home Secretary has to say to Downing Street that's not really a good idea. She fell out with the police, for example, over police pay, was accused at a Police Federation conference of having no balls by the police because she hadn't stood up for them and made sure that their pay was adequate. She didn't get rid of Ian Blair, perhaps when many people thought she should have done, the head of the Metropolitan Police. It was problem after problem came, and she was never seen to really be dealing with them very well, so she won't be seen as being a great Home Secretary. She does intend to stay on as an MP at the next election.
Daniel Sanford, thank you very much. Let's have a look at the weather now. It's very, very